This weekend, Pascagoula is bringing the luck of the Irish with an artistic twist. A new sculpture focusing on the heart of Pascagoula will be unveiled during Third Friday celebrations. And joining us with more on the creative process, Walter Anderson Museum of Art Executive Director Julian Rankin. Julian, thanks so much for joining us. And of course, it's always a great thing when the art community gets together with cities, and all of these things are going to be happening on the same day, that Third Friday. And so there's going to be a bit of St. Patty's in the air along with this wonderful art contribution.
That's right, and this is a culmination of a longer term project called the Pascagoula Public Art Enterprise. And so from the museum perspective, we have partnered with the Pascagoula Gaucher School District. They, of course, have this wonderful CCTI campus, College and Career Technical Institute, where students learn to weld and architecture and drafting, precision machine, carpentry, all these different programs. And so we wanted to work with them and bring in some visiting artists to fabricate sculpture, partly using steel from Ingalls Shipbuilding, in fact. And so this is the first unveiling, one of 3 sculptures, which is a couple tons of steel that'll be permanently installed in downtown Pascagoula.
Oh, that's amazing that the students have an opportunity to learn this way too, hands-on like this, and such a unique medium too, that a lot of certainly young people don't get an opportunity to work with steel like this, and from Ingalls. So that's educational in itself.
It is. We're trying to create a model and have done so in partnership with the Chamber and the city, so many different funders, Ingalls, Mississippi Power, M&M Bank, Baco McCarty, Main Street, Mark Everson. So many people have been involved in making this happen, Sparklight as well. And it really is about applied skills, real world technical application. And so when these students go on to whatever careers they're going to eventually pursue, they'll be able to look back and say, I contributed to Pascagoula's redevelopment here in the heart of the city.
Yeah, that's great. And I know there's going to be a night parade going on in Pascagoula that night as well on March 18th. And tell me a little bit more about the sculpture without giving too much away, because I know it's pretty big, right? And this is, again, the first of 3 that will be unveiled eventually.
Right. This one is called Building Blocks, and it's inspired by actually the toy wooden blocks that we all play with when we're growing up. But the students, they interviewed people in the community. They asked, what is Pascagoula? What does the coast mean to you? And so 15-foot tall sculpture, 5 3x3 steel blocks. And so these will be illuminated. And the Building Blocks idea was about this youthful creativity, just as we as children are playing with blocks to learn about engineering as young people, but also this idea of building community. And so that's really what this stands for. And also it's very evocative. I have no doubt this will be one of the most Instagrammable spots in the city and on the coast once it's all said and done.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. So when will the actual unveiling occur then on Friday?
So in conjunction with the city's Third Friday event at 5 o'clock this Friday, we'll be unveiling, dedicating this sculpture, the Walter Anderson Museum and all of our partners. And people can come out and enjoy that. And like I said, there's 2 more to come, but this one is really something you'll want to see. And it's not something you'll be able to miss when you drive down Pascagoula and Delmas Avenue here coming into the city. So we're looking forward to welcoming folks, and really do just want to think about Walter Anderson's legacy. It's how do we create within our environments? This is a perfect example.
Sure sounds like it. All right, Julian Rankin, Walter Anderson Museum of Art Executive Director. Great talking with you, and I can't wait to see this happen on Friday. Thanks for joining us.